You know how most gaming phones look powerful, but once you use them for a week, they start feeling bulky, hot, and a little unnecessary. The RedMagic 11 Pro is different. This might be the first gaming phone that actually nails it. It's fast, it's cool, and for once, it feels like a real flagship you can game on and live with every single day. Hey everyone, Alex here. Welcome back to Smart Reviews. I've spent the past week pushing the RedMagic 11 Pro to its limits, and I've got to say, this thing surprised me. Because for the first time, RedMagic didn't just chase raw numbers, they went for refinement. This isn't just a gaming powerhouse, it's a flagship that finally found balance. So, let's dive in. Let's start with the engine. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 4. Every year, chips get faster, but this one feels different. There's a snap to everything. You open an app, it's there. You jump between heavy games, you stream record multitask, it just eats everything you throw at it. Combine that with up to 24 GB of LPDDR5X RAM and 1 TB of US 4.0 storage, and you're basically holding a pocket-sized supercomputer. I ran it through everything. Genshin Impact, Call of Duty Mobile, PUBG New State, and even emulators that usually melt phones. And it didn't flinch. The performance was ridiculous. The frame rate stayed locked, even under sustained load. And while other phones heat up to the point where you can fry an egg, this thing stayed surprisingly cool. And that's because RedMagic's cooling system isn't just a marketing line, it's real engineering. The IC 13.0 cooling system sounds like a sci-fi weapon, but it's basically a hybrid of vapor chambers, graphene layers, and yes, a real physical cooling fan inside your phone. You can hear it faintly whirring when you push the phone hard. But the result? Temperatures stay low, performance stays high, and your hands stay comfortable. It's the kind of thermal control that makes you realize why gaming phones exist. Now, let's talk display, because RedMagic didn't just stick with good enough. You're looking at a 6.8-inch AMOLED display with a fin 65 Hz refresh rate and 1600 nits of peak brightness. That's not just impressive on paper. It looks insane in real life. The colors are rich, the blacks are deep, and the motion silky. Scrolling through the UI feels like sliding on glass. Whether you're gaming, watching HDR videos, or just flicking through photos, this display reminds you why 165Hz should be the new standard. And I have to say, RedMagic has come a long way in design. This is easily the best looking RedMagic phone yet. The bezels are almost invisible, the build feels premium, and that transparent back, man, that's art. You can see the inner components, the RGB fan, and that subtle glow that reacts to what you're doing. It's geeky, yes, but it's also beautiful. It's the kind of phone you actually want to put face down on a table just to flex the design. Audio, massive step up. Dual stereo speakers with DTS:X ultrasound deliver deep, full audio that makes you forget you're on a phone. Explosions hit harder, footsteps sound sharper, and music has actual presence. And yes, before you ask, it still has the 3.5 mm headphone jack. It's rare now, but for gamers and audiophiles it's such a relief. Software is where I think RedMagic finally started listening to feedback. The RedMagic OS 9.5 is cleaner, faster, and way more global friendly. Gone are those awkward translation errors and random Chinese text popping up. Everything feels cohesive. There's still that gamer flair, bold icons, fast animations, but it's no longer overwhelming. And the best part, game space. This is your full-blown gaming hub. You swipe in, and it's like entering cockpit mode. Fan controls, refresh rate toggles, GPU boosts, streaming tools. It's all in one place. You can even create individual profiles for each game, adjusting performance, brightness, and controls however you want. It's like RedMagic built the software equivalent of a control center for gamers. Now, battery life. The 6000 mAh battery in this thing is no joke. You can game for hours, watch videos, scroll socials, and it keeps going. I consistently got a full day of use, even with heavy gaming. And the real headline here, fixing VW's fast charging. It's absurd. You plug it in, blink, and it's done. From 0 to 100% in around 15 minutes. That's faster than some laptops charge. It completely changes how you use your phone. You stop worrying about battery, because it fills up faster than you can finish a cup of coffee. Now, let's address the camera situation. Because that's always been RedMagic's Achilles heel. But this year, they've actually pulled it together. The 50MP Sony IMX sensor on the back delivers genuinely good shots. You get sharp detail, good color balance, and decent dynamic range. No, it won't beat an iPhone or Galaxy Ultra, but it's no longer embarrassing. The ultrawide and macro sensors are still mid-tier, but for everyday snaps, vlogs, and social posts, it's more than capable. And for streamers, the 16MP front camera does a great job. Pair that with the phone's cooling system, and you've got a legit on-the-go streaming device. Where RedMagic really stands out is in feeling. It's not just the specs, it's the vibe. The flat aluminum frame, the glass back, the RGB glow, and that turbine-style fan. Everything screams premium gaming gear. But when you put it in your hand, it's surprisingly sleek. Not overly heavy, not awkward. It finally feels like a phone you can take to work, game on during breaks, and then bring to dinner without it screaming gamer. And you know what I appreciate most? RedMagic's confidence. They're not trying to be Samsung, not trying to copy Apple. They're just owning their identity. You get the full package, the raw horsepower of a gaming phone, the refinement of a flagship, and the personality of something different. After a full week with the RedMagic 11 Pro, here's my honest take. It's not just the fastest phone I've tested this year. It's one of the most balanced. The performance is next level, the cooling is best in class, the display is gorgeous, and the charging speed is borderline ridiculous. And for once you don't have to sacrifice looks or usability to get that performance. Sure, it's not perfect. The software, while improved, still needs a little more polish. The camera isn't flagship tier yet, and it's definitely not a compact phone. You'll feel it in your pocket. But for what it's built to do, and how well it does it, it's phenomenal. If you're a gamer who also wants a real flagship experience, this is it. If you're just tired of mainstream phones that all look and feel the same, this is a breath of fresh air. And if you just want a device that feels like it's yours, personal, powerful, and unapologetically different, the RedMagic 11 Pro deserves your attention. So, should you buy it? If performance and speed are your top priorities, absolutely. If you're someone who pushes their phone hard, who games, streams, or edits on the go, this is one of the few devices that can keep up. It's not just another gaming phone. It's a statement that gaming phones can finally stand toe-to-toe with the best. That's it for today's deep dive into the RedMagic 11 Pro. If you enjoyed this breakdown and want to see more real-world reviews that go beyond specs, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss what's next. I'm Alex, this is Smart Reviews, and I'll see you in the next one, where we'll see if RedMagic just set a new standard for what a gaming flagship should feel like.